And welcome back to the Word Conscious Classroom, where we are consciously and deliberately building our students' vocabulary knowledge and word consciousness. Today, we are working with 4 prefixes. So we have the prefix counter. Counter means against or opposite. Counter, it is a dual prefix. The prefix in. In means into, in, or not. So this has 3 meanings. So it is a multi-prefix. Then we have the prefix enter. Enter, which means between or among. Enter. And finally, the prefix re, which means again or back. Now we have 2 new roots. These are Latin roots. We have the Latin root act. Act means to do or to drive. Act. And then we have odd. Odd means to hear. And so we can use the American Sign Language symbol for hearing, odd. To hear, odd. And now we have 3 suffixes. We have ients. So the I is acting as a connector. And it means state, quality, or act. And then we have able. Able, which means able to be. Able happens to be an adjective suffix. So when you add this adjective suffix to a root, you modify the root to make it an adjective. And then we have un, which means action, act, process, state, or quality. Okay, now let's try making some words. Let's do inaudible. So we have in, odd, able, inaudible, able, able to be, heard, and the in would not be into or in, it would be not. So inaudible is able to be heard not, or not able to be heard. In, odd, able, inaudible. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try counteract. So we have counter and act. Counteract. Counteract means to do, to drive, against, or opposite. So when you counteract, you do or drive against or opposite. Counteract. Okay, I'm going to give you a definition and let's see if you can make the word. Here's our definition. To act in return or reciprocity. So to act in return or reciprocity. Well, we need act and we need something that means to return or go back. It can't be counter because counter was against or opposite. In, into, in, or not. So in is not a good choice. Enter, between or among. So that wouldn't be a good choice. Re, which means again or back. So our word is react. And when you react, you do or drive back. React. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try to talk or do things with others. So to talk or do things with others. So we know act means to do. And with others, let's see. Counter is against or opposite. So that's not with others. In, into, in or not. That's not with others. Enter, between or among. When you are among, you are with others. So enter is the best choice. We already did react, so it wouldn't be re. So interact. Interact. To talk or do things with others. So when you interact, then you are doing things among or between. Interact. Okay, well that ends our lesson for today. As always, thanks for tuning in. Keep on tuning in because we have way more words to learn.